Hey everybody. So I come live to give an update about Maleah Davis and Jennifer Dulos. My editing app is messed up and I've tried and tried for at least an hour to get my videos to export and they won't. So I thought I would just come live and do it. And the first one is Maleah Davis. I can't see the chat right now. I will look at it in just a minute after I get done. The first one is Maleah Davis, and it has been confirmed that the remains found in Arkansas were Maleah's, 4-year-old Maleah. And this article is by NBC. The remains of a child's body found Friday in Arkansas were identified Monday of those of Maleah Davis, a missing 4-year-old from Texas. The cause and manner of Maleah's death are pending further tests and investigation. Michelle Arnold, Public Information Manager for the Harris County Institute of Forensic Science, told NBC. Sheriff James Singleton of Hempstead County, Arkansas, said Friday that a black trash bag with a foul odor and containing blood was found in Fulton. Maleah was reported missing May 4th by her mother's former fiance, Darion Vance. She is thought to be murdered, officials said. I knew that Maleah had probably passed. This has been a very sad, tragic case. And the article goes on to say that police began searching in Arkansas after Quanell X, a civil rights activist who up until recently was a spokesman for Maleah's mother, said that Vince had confessed to him that he killed the girl and left her body along a road in Hope, which is about 13 miles from Fulton. Her mother, Brittany Bowens, previously told NBC News that Maleah was being physically abused by Vince, who was arrested May 11th in connection with the girl's disappearance. Now, let me look at the chat real quick, and then we'll do Jennifer Dulos. Gosh, I hate my editing app is messed up. Hey guys, hey Katie, Sarah, no one. Yeah, I decided to do a live stream on the updates because I cannot get my editing app to work. My volume's up. I'm not going to be on long. I just wanted to get the video up. Now, Jennifer Dulos' estranged husband and his gal pal were arraigned in court this morning. It's by Fox News. Let me see. That's not a good one. You know these people are going to plead not guilty. From what I'm reading, they were seen tampering with evidence, removing something from the road. I believe both were involved. It said the two people who were arrested in connection with the disappearance of Connecticut mother Jennifer Dulos appeared in court on Monday. The woman's estranged husband, Votus Dulos, 51, and his girlfriend, Michelle Trocanos, I think that's how you say her name, 44, have been charged with tampering and fabricating physical evidence and hindering prosecution, New Canaan police said. They were arrested Saturday night and arraigned on Monday in Norwalk Superior Court before Judge Stephanie McLaughlin. I think it's how you say her name. The defense attorneys for both of the suspects asked for a reduction of bail, but it was not granted. They were each detained on a $500,000 bond. Additionally, they must surrender passports and wear a GPS monitor if they post bond. It is not clear yet whether the suspects will post bail on Monday. Neither had to enter a plea. Another hearing has been set for June 11th in Stamford, Connecticut. Jennifer and Fotis had been in a 2-year long custody battle. She had told officials she was afraid of him before her disappearance, according to court documents. And she's quoted as saying, "I know that filing for divorce and filing this motion will enrage him, according to the documents. I know he will retaliate by trying to harm me in some way." She said she feared Fotis after he purchased a handgun in 2017 and said he had revenge fantasies about harming people. He must be a real crazy ass, girls. Really. Jennifer Dulos was last seen on May 24th driving a 2017 black Chevrolet Suburban in New Canaan, police said. One friend was in touch with her earlier in the day after Jennifer dropped her children off at school. The children are safe and well cared for, family spokeswoman Carrie Luff said. She was reported missing about 7 p.m. that day. Uh, I think a friend reported her. They hadn't heard from her in 10 hours. She missed several appointments. And they did find some blood at her home. She was well liked in the community. This is a rich family, y'all. Let me get to my chat. Oh my gosh, guys. YouTube is taking up so much of my time, I can't get anything done. Hey, Kim, Cheryl. Well, thank you, Judith. You was the one that told me about it, Judith, and got when it first happened. I saw it on the news that morning, but I was busy, and then you said something about it, and I looked into it. But I can't get my editing app to work that I always use. I used it this morning, and I had another app. It don't want to work. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi. So I was like, crap, just going to do a live stream and give the updates. So thank God they found Maleah and confirmed it was her, which we already knew it was her. Um, Now everybody that was involved in this needs to be charged. That'd be Darion and Brittany and anybody else that knew if Darion was abusing her. Brittany Bowens is going to be charged, y'all. I really believe it. It's just a matter of time. She has to. She told everybody that Darion abused Maleah, and yet she left her there in his care. What does that say about her? Quanell X, I believe he's a little bit shady, but at least he did get a confession. I don't know whether it'll hurt or help this case. Don't know yet. But, even he knows. He didn't want to fool with Brittany. I believe him when he said that she didn't show no emotion, when it was just them there by themselves. She only tried to cry in front of the camera. That's why she's squinting her eyes all the time. She is, Will. She's an idiot. Will, good job on your video. I really enjoyed that. Your intro, your outro. Oh my gosh, it was so awesome. Oh, Cheryl, love you too. Hey, Hannah, welcome. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry I couldn't put a video together. I don't know what's going on with it. I tried to do one on my Chromebook through that same app, and I uploaded it. It was an update about Maleah's remains. Then when I went and watched it, because I was in a hurry, the end of it was cut off. So I was like, crap, I've been messing with it for like, I guess, over an hour, to be honest. And I was like, crap, screw it. I'll just do a live stream. I had to run over to the chicken coop and do all this and that before I could do it. Oh, thank you, Hannah. A lot of times I'm on camera, but I've been trying to clean and mess with this crap. Drives me crazy. These cases really bother me. I mean, I knew they was going to find Maleah. I've kind of hardened up a little bit, but to be honest, it still bothers me. It really does. Yeah, y'all gotta go watch Will's new video. It's really good. Kim Smith, take it at my time too. I had subscribed about 15 people last night. Of course, not you. You're my favorite. Oh, thank you, Kim. Girl, that's what I need to be doing. But you know what? I've got to where I don't watch all those channels anymore. Sometimes late at night, I'll snoop around, be nosy, see what everybody's talking about. But there's very few channels I watch. I watch Will's channel. I watch True Crime Truth Finders, and just like a couple more. But I'm talking about YouTube takes up my time trying to like do videos and look up stuff all the time. And it's like a full-time job. Plus with like everything else going on, and my house is a mess. Yeah, Hannah, welcome to the community. We just keep it real here. I can't even talk today, y'all. I'm so manic from trying to do everything. We try to keep it real here. Most of the time, well, some of the time I can talk right. It's sad, ain't it, Judith? The AJ friend case is what really got to me. I don't know why. I mean, that one really, really got to me. Maleah's got to me, too. But I think the AJ friend case kind of toughened me up, like with true crime. Like I've always watched true crime, but it's kind of different when you're talking about it all the time, you know, than just watching it. Watching it bothers you too. Don't get me wrong. But like constantly looking stuff up about it and stuff, it gets to you. I would much rather cover a crime about adults than kids. Hey, Republican Ash, I didn't see you. Oh my gosh, Ash, don't even say that. Lose 13 pounds, girl. I think I've saw you before. You're like really skinny, right? I'd love to be your size. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yes, and I tell you, True Crime Truth Finder, she did a good video about the Watts yesterday. Just a video like through Shanann's eyes, and she really did a good job at it. Um, I couldn't finish watching it, to be honest. It was really getting to me. And I watched it like some of it like right before the documentary came on last night, and it just got to me. I just think Chris Watts is an evil monster. Um, I really don't know if the man snapped or he planned it. To me, I just don't think. I mean, sometimes I think he snapped, but he said himself he knew that he thought he knew that morning when he woke up he was going to kill her. Something like that. Girl, that's about how much I weigh too, girl, to be honest. I can't wait to see what happens in the AJ friend case. I mean, they're not going to get the death penalty because they don't have it in Illinois, but um, be interesting to see them two weasels turn on each other. They're both pieces of shit. Joanne Cunningham and Andrew Friend Sr. I know, Judith. I really don't even want to talk about the Watts case anymore. I mean, it just, I don't know. After he pled guilty and stuff like that, I kind of quit watching it. I do watch the updates about it if it's something new, but I kind of got burnout. It was just, it's just such a tragic, heartbreaking case with those two girls. It was, I mean, I just can't imagine how could somebody can do something like that, you know? Family man turning into a monster. I don't believe Chris was ever a family man. I mean, he tried to be, but he was just faking it. Really just faking it. He's such a coward. He couldn't even speak up. Just all through life, he just went along with everything. See where that got him. That's what family annihilators they're like. That's what that woman was saying last night on that documentary. They're very passive, just go with the flow and let stuff build up inside and then explode. What's going on, Ash? Hey, Ash, you need to block that person. They are nothing but trouble. They got blocked from my channel back when that cancer scam went on. They left me a comment. I guess I'd cussed in my video or something. They said something about me cussing and called me a gutter snipe. I have no freaking idea what that even means. I just know it's something that's not good. They're an asshole and they're not allowed on my channel. They will always leave comments like that. I don't know. I told you yesterday in your comment in your chat who I always heard that was. Oh yeah, they are. Judith, I told you yesterday in Ash's chat who I thought that was. I've always been told that's who it was because I was talking about that cancer scam when they left it. They probably need mental help. I mean, there's a lot of mean people on here and a lot of psycho people. I'm telling you. I mean, even if I had like a fake account, I just couldn't go talk real mean stuff to people and leave vile comments. I would feel bad about it. I couldn't do it. I don't know how these people do it. You know, yeah, nobody knows who they are because they use some kind of fake name, but it looks like it make them feel bad. Goodness gracious. They don't have any class about them, any care, compassion in them. People are real brave behind the keyboard. Excuse me. I think it's a woman, Kim A. Yeah, they need a life. Like, I do not have time in my life to be going around hating on people, leaving vile stuff. If I don't like what somebody's saying, I just go on about my business and I don't watch their crap. Or I just think to myself, what an asshole. That's my new thing, the YouTube assholes. There's a lot of them. But there's a lot of good people. I will say this. There is more good people that I've met on YouTube than bad, to be honest. Yeah, they do. Will they love to cause drama and hurt people and criticize your videos, tell you what you should have done and what you done wrong, but their ass ain't making no videos. I don't really get a lot of that about my videos because everybody knows I just do plain Jane videos, little updates and stuff, but people should be ashamed of themselves. I mean, they must not have no raisin or something, as my granny calls it. Like, where's your manners? I mean, crap. Hey, Birdie. I think something's wrong with my phone too, Birdie. Something, I mean, I don't know if it's the phone, the app, the Wi Fi, whatever. I used it this morning, but oh, thank you, Will. I love your videos too. That's what I do. I mean, everybody's got the right to voice their opinion if they want to, but you can give your opinion without being an asshole. I don't give my opinion a lot about this stupid drama. Go work out, Ash. Be safe. Love you, girl. Yeah, respectively. Like, people correct my pronunciation on time because I want them to, but they do it in a respectful way. We all have our opinions on here about cases. We all got different opinions. Sometimes we'll think somebody's guilty and the other ones will think not. We don't argue about it. We just give our opinions in a respectful way and discuss it. That's why I started my channel because I went on a channel one time and I gave my opinion about a picture, and the moderators in there made me feel stupid. And let me say, I do not watch that channel anymore, and it's not because of the creator. But once the moderators done that, then there was a couple more people in the chat, and it was just a simple opinion. It was not mean or anything. I just said there was some blood in the picture in a tray. It was a true crime chat, and I thought, well, maybe the guy's a hunter, and oh my God, it went from there. Oh, people like you are the reason hunters have a bad name, shit like that. And I was like, are y'all serious, man? And nobody was saying anything about it. And I was like, screw this. I'll just start my own channel. Hey, the ex-husband, Jennifer Dulos' ex-husband, Judith, and his gal pal. I read that in the article. They called her the gal pal, so I stuck with that. The gal pal. They look just like Chris Watts, dead in the eyes. look at that mistress or the girlfriend, gal pal, whatever. She looks mean as crap. I mean, she just looks mean. Oh my God, she is a downgrade from Jennifer. Jennifer's a beautiful woman. That other one, you can just see the hatred in her. I would say that the gal pal and the ex-husband planned to get rid of Jennifer. They got rid of Jennifer, then they could get custody of the kids. Then there would be no alimony or child support payments paid. He's in a lawsuit right now. His ex-in-laws is suing him. They want their money back. They loaned him like $1.7 million to start his business. I guess he restores homes, remodels, whatever. It's untelling where he put her. But I think they was pretty dumb criminals. They've been caught on video picking evidence up off the road and stuff. Yeah, she looks mean, don't she, Judas? Jennifer Dulos, Kim A. Jennifer Dulos is a missing mother from Connecticut. She's been in a two-year court battle with her ex-husband over custody of the kids and stuff. She was afraid of him. She went missing May 24th after she dropped her kids off at school. They found blood at her home, and they found evidence that her husband's got something to do with it. He's been charged, and his girlfriend, with tampering with evidence. They've not been charged with murder yet, but charges are coming. I saw on the news before I came on here. More than likely, charges are coming. More charges. I also saw something else. The Marlon Ochoa Lopez case. The pregnant teenager from Chicago that went missing. She was found murdered. These monsters tried to cut her baby out of her. They were in court this morning. I was trying to see if I could find the article about it. I just saw it on the news. The baby is improving. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. I've just seen it. The baby was on life support. It says the baby who was cut from the womb of his mother after she was lured to a home in Chicago and strangled in April is slowly getting better, family members revealed Friday. Oh, wow, that's wonderful. He has recently been able to breathe without the help of the machine. Wow. I can't believe that somebody would actually do something like that and think that they could get away with stealing somebody's baby right from their womb. What in the world is wrong with these people? They did make a court appearance today. I can't find what it's about. I don't know why. Maybe if I looked up their name instead of hers. Let's see. Don't see it, but it was on HLN this morning. It's kind of weird. But they did have a court appearance today. I do know that. Okay, let me get back to my chat. I know it. But you know what? She comes from a good family, Kim A. He will have lots of love. Oh my gosh, her husband was so devastated. I mean, you could tell in the news conferences just by looking at him. I mean, he was totally devastated, tore up. You could tell such a difference in him and then remembering about Chris Watts's interviews. Marlon's husband, you could just see the anguish in his face. And all you saw from Chris Watts was dead eyes, smirking, rocking back and forth. Speaking of him, in that interview, the first one he did, the reporter that got that interview with him, was on that documentary talking, and he said as soon as they talked to Chris, him and the camera guy, they knew he was involved. You could just tell by his actions. I remember the first time I saw that interview, it was right after he gave it. It was all over the news. I looked at my husband. We were watching it together, and I said, he did something to his wife and kids. You could just tell. I mean, I noticed right away his little smiles and stuff. You know, he's such a monster. I hate him. I cannot stand Chris Watts. Judith, there was a case like that. Topeka, young woman was killed in Marysville. Oh, really, Judith? Let me write that down. I'll look that up. It's so sad. I've watched one on the ID channel before about a woman got her baby stolen. It wasn't stolen from the womb, but it was right after she had it. She got people to break into this woman's house. She told the guys there was drugs in there, but there wasn't. Her motive was to get them to break in the house so she could steal that baby, and it worked. They stole the baby, took that woman with them, murdered her, but they got the baby back alive. Thank God. Thank God they got caught right afterwards. It wasn't like a couple hours later. I'll have to figure out the name of that woman. I've watched her several times on documentaries. Lisa Montgomery. Okay, I'm looking at it. I hope and pray there are no more child murders in the news. It's upsetting. It's disturbing. Oh, I bet it was sad, Judith. Do you live near there? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Kim A, and she had another little boy. She's got like a Marlon Ochoa had a little toddler. I'm not sure how old he is. Probably just a couple years old. Well, anyways, guys, I just want to do those quick updates. I'm going to get off here and get some housework done, and I'm going to try to figure out what's wrong with my app. I'm going to have to find another one. If that one don't straighten up, it must have a bug or something. I'm just used to it, and it makes videos really quick. It exports them really quick, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Anyways, thanks for chatting. I'm not sure if tonight or tomorrow night we're going to be talking about, it's not crime, but we're going to be talking about the 90 Day Fiance show. There's a few of us that watch it, and so we're going to start doing our own reviews about it. So if you watch it and you're behind on it, you need to catch up. I'm pretty sure it's going to be tomorrow night that I do it. I'm going to set it up through Google Hangout so everybody will know. Anyways, guys, bye. I love y'all. Have a great day. Peace. And I'll give you an update about Sonny later. He's doing good, though. I just saw him. Bye, guys.